Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Language and Life Skills. I am Matthew Adekani. Today's topic for presentation is all things hot. I call it all things hot. It is words, phrases and idioms connected with the word hot. We will try to serve it piping hot like hot soup in winter time. So here we go. The first one is a hotspot. A hotspot is a place of political trouble, or it can also be a very popular tourist spot where people like to gather together. Sample sentence: a journalist's career in a political hotspot like Afghanistan is a very dangerous one. Their life is in serious danger. Another phrase, hot air. Hot air means just empty talk, boastful talk. A sentence: do not believe all these grand stories about war exploits. It's all hot air. He was never in the front line, he was in the supply lines. So all his brave talk about war exploits is hot air. Now, a hotbed is a place of trouble, or more than trouble, it's an unwholesome place where all kinds of bad activities are taking place. Now, Mexico is a hotbed of drug smugglers where anybody can be caught in the crossfire, can be killed. Why even clergymen are being shot by drug lords? It's a very dangerous place to be in. Sometimes, government offices are also hotbeds of corruption and bribery. Now we have a hothead. A hothead is a very impulsive and quick-tempered person. There is no reasoning with him. Summary sentence: policemen on routine duty are often in serious danger from fundamentalist political and, let's say, religious hotheads. They will be attacked without any rhyme or reason. Another phrase now from banking: hot money. Hot money is investment that is made in different places in very quick succession, either for making quick profits or increasing the value of the investment, value of the capital. So the hot money makes the stock market very volatile. This is a bane of modern economies. So now let's continue. Next is blow hot and blow cold. Blow hot and blow cold. It means to be alternating between extremes, one extreme to another, like love and hate. The model's sentence: friends who become enemies will blow hot and blow cold in turn. There is no enemy as bad, as difficult as a friend who has become an enemy. Now from newspapers and media, hot news. Hot news is news that is fresh, delivered fresh, as opposed to stale news. Hot news like hot cakes. Sentence: in this age of the mass media, newspapers are lagging behind TV channels in delivering news, delivering hot news. Most people are now depending on TV channels for news than newspapers. Then the next is a hotline. Hotline is special telephone link for handling emergencies, or it can be also a secret telephone link between heads of states. So during the Afghan crisis of the Taliban on August 15th, there was a lot of diplomatic exchange in the hotline of the Indian and American governments. Next, a hot potato. A hot potato is an embarrassing or inconvenient situation, and that is very difficult to handle. It's a very tricky situation. For example, frequent walkouts in the parliament by the opposition has become a nagging hot potato for the government. Sometimes arrogant progeny, kith and kin of ministers and politicians become a big hot potato for the ministers. Next one is to be in hot water. This is an informal phrase. It means to be in serious trouble. Now, if you are flying and drugs are found in your baggage, you will be in hot water. Of course, if you are carrying drugs, all the more you will be in hot water, you will be arrested. But if somebody places some drugs also in your baggage without your knowledge, still you will be in hot water. Next, be in the hot seat. Someone is in the hot seat if he is occupying a post in a very visible public office and is open to criticism and public comments. That is to be in the hot seat. The COVID crisis put the government in a very uncomfortable hot seat. They have to answer questions from all quarters about handling this issue. Nowadays, school principals are also in the hot seat. They are not having any more cozy time. The parents and the public have become very vocal and very assertive and aggressive regarding school management. Then you have hot under the collar. If something annoys you and irritates you, then you are hot under the collar. A sentence: the unrelenting fuel price rise is making motorists go hot under the collar. There is no respite from this ever-increasing price rise of fuel. Sometimes judges feel hot under the collar when the public and the rulers or politicians criticize them in the media. Next, we have too hot to handle. That is something very controversial and difficult to handle. That is too hot to handle. Now, from the world of journalism, reporting the actual true numbers of COVID deaths has become an issue that is too hot to handle for journalists. If they report the true number, they are in trouble with some state governments. They will even poise some cases on them and arrest them. So, mum is a word about the true numbers of COVID deaths. Last one for today: selling like hotcakes. That is something that is having roaring sales and something that is in high demand. People buy at a very fast pace. Then that article, that commodity is selling like hotcakes. So, for example, woolens in winter sell like hotcakes. And in summer, what sells like hotcakes? Beer. Everybody likes to have beer in summer. That also sells like hotcakes in summer. So friends, these are some phrases and idioms with the word hot. Now for your information, if you have any doubts on grammar, there is also a grammar hotline in the USA. Grammar hotline in the USA that was started by Michael Trump. So any moment you have a grammar doubt, you can call up this hotline of Michael Trump and you will get the answer. I hope you enjoyed this presentation on hot, the word hot. If you did, please subscribe. So see you another time. Bye.